We begin with an issue on the minds of millions of Georgians, the recent passage of the sweeping voting rights bill.
Tonight, faith leaders and activists are urging people to boycott Georgia-based companies over what they call, quote, racist anti-voting bills. They want the companies to publicly oppose the newly passed election laws. Fox 5's Brian Hill has both sides.
They want the Coca-Cola Company, Delta, and other major companies here in Georgia to publicly oppose Senate Bill 202 and House Bill 531. They also want the businesses to demand Governor Brian Kemp veto the legislation. Activists say their economic boycott will continue until these companies criticize the legislation.
They've had a chance to try to influence this legislation, and they've not done it.
Governor Brian Kemp addressed the calls to boycott after signing Senate Bill 202 last week.
They're threatening to boycott Georgia businesses in the middle of a pandemic because they oppose election integrity.
It seeks to turn back the clock to a time of Jim Crow. And that is just racist.
Bishop Reginald Jackson of the 6th District AME Church tells us some Georgia-based corporations publicly supported efforts like Black Lives Matter last summer, but remained silent on this issue.
You want us to give our dollars to purchase your products, and yet you're not going to stand behind us and with us?
Coca-Cola tells us it, quote, sought improvements that would enhance accessibility, maximize voter participation, maintain election integrity, and serve all Georgians. Their statement says, in part, we will continue to identify opportunities for engagement and strive for improvements aimed at promoting and protecting the right to vote.
We got to boycott Coke, Delta, UPS. I mean, we're going to go down the list.
Delta's CEO issued a statement following the passing of Senate Bill 202, pointing to some of the highlights in the legislation, such as expanding weekend voting. It goes on to say, we understand concerns remain over other provisions in the legislation, and there continues to be work ahead in this important effort.
I'm going to walk rather than get on a plane.
Groups have protested for weeks, demanding these companies publicly denounce the legislation. Until then, the bishop and other activists are urging everyone to spend their hard-earned money somewhere else. Brian Hill, Fox 5 News.
And new tonight, the NAACP is suing the state election board and Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. The president and CEO, Derek Johnson, calls the new election law, quote, overtly racist and un-American. The lawsuit claims the law violates the Voting Rights Act. In a statement, the interim general counsel for the NAACP says, quote, voting is a fundamental right and efforts should be made to make it easier and to encourage more people to do their civic duty. Instead, we're seeing efforts to restrict voting for Black voters and other people of color. We will not let these blatantly discriminatory actions take place. They must be declared unconstitutional.
Developing tonight in Noonan, residents are still